Where does your mind go when you hear that? Love, care, a better understanding of people, or consideration for their feelings? Most people have positive connotations with the word empath and expect good things from people who claim to be them. I mean, most people even believe that empathy will be the key to ending cruelty or aggression overall. However, this is not always the case. People with dark personality traits employ dark psychology techniques in their everyday lives, known as dark empaths, with a heightened sense of understanding towards other people. This is a case of psychopaths, Machiavellians, sociopaths, narcissists and gaslighters who know precisely what to say and how to say it, as well as when to do so, and in response can get whatever they want. Today we're going to be looking at what makes a dark empath and why they are so dangerous. These are the traits you can keep an eye out for when you think you might be dealing with one, which are a mix of positive and negative, much like the dark empaths themselves. Dark empaths know precisely how to turn your emotions, feelings and thoughts against you, just the way a normal empath might use those same things to better understand, relate to or help you. These traits can show up in other people, but these dark empaths usually follow an outline and can be recognized as such. So without further ado, let's get into it. They are often high extroverts. Dark empaths are usually open in their behavior. These people are extroverts with an abundance of social skills and hence never tend to shy away from expressing their thoughts, views or perspective. They're often strong personalities with a tendency to not be pushovers. Due to their high extroversion, they often not only understand people's emotional state, but can generally find ways to exploit and use that to their advantage. And they do this while still maintaining an often sunshiny, friendly demeanor that people gravitate towards. This isn't to say you need to be wary of extroverts, but when coupled with other traits on this list, high extroverts are uniquely poised to be more on the dark empath scale than others. They enjoy power, but in moderation. Like other dark triad personality types, dark empaths often enjoy the power of leading. However, what sets the dark empath apart is that even though they want power, they'd instead enjoy a participatory leadership. They often are the background leader, allowing someone else to feel in control while still calling all the shots. They'll do this to keep the power while relinquishing the responsibility and duties to someone else. However, they often bring out the best in others and inspire people to do great by playing their sideline role very well. In this case, dark empaths are not necessarily the bad guy, but this is another trait that can go either way. They possess a little narcissism. The dark empath may be different in some ways, but much like the other dark personality types, they possess a little narcissism as well. Even those who don't seem to have a greater likelihood of falling victim to it in themselves. Due to their connection to other emotions, these dark empaths can be hurt easily when others say negative things against them. They're more sensitive to rejection or being told no in general. This may muddy boundaries, as they know how to make you feel bad for making them feel bad, and it becomes a feedback loop of neither of you feeling good about yourself as it continues to go back and forth. They're often very talented. Not everything is negative about the dark empath. They're often found to be quite remarkable and skilled. They have a drive and don't give up on their goals quickly. The dark empath's ability to make quick decisions proves them to be great leaders and understand people much better as they don't struggle to connect. They aren't perfect by any means, but they have higher talent or skills than the average person. This is due to being in tune with themselves more than the average person, or being in tune with what they believe is their strong suit. They are good at guilt tripping. Any sort of emotional manipulation is within a dark empath's skill set. As they may have many of the dark triad traits, they'll often not be above manipulating people to get what they want. The dark empath knows better than anyone else how to get what they want. If they want you to feel guilty, you're going to feel guilty. They know every little thing that gets to you and probably have a mental tally of your triggers and weaknesses. Empathy, to a dark empath, is a means to the end. They can persuade, gaslight and twist your words in whatever way they want, as long as it means getting what they want in the future. They have a malicious sense of humor. Dark empaths often see themselves as superior, which is hard to hide in your sense of humor. Malicious humor can give them precisely the means to degrade other people while still maintaining that they're joking. They know how to make people feel beneath them without saying anything of the likes. This can be hurtful jokes or sidelong comments meant to tease you but leave you feeling worse for wear at the end. When they're done, the Dark Empath can simply laugh and say it was a joke and make you feel like you're the one who was overreacting. In the end, Dark Empaths are neither classic dark triads, they're somewhere in between, as they possess qualities from both and will use those qualities to gain the upper hand over others all the same. It all comes down to an individual's psychology. Not all Dark Empaths will lean into the more negative side, and not all intend to cause harm to their victims. Some subconscious manipulation may occur if the empath isn't aware of their behavior. Dark Empaths simply get the opportunity to pick and choose the side they fall on and can always swap to the more advantageous position if need be. Have you ever dealt with a Dark Empath before? Do you feel like they were toxic or simply misunderstood? Let us know your stories down below or how you recognized them in the first place. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you leave a like on this one so we know the content you want to see. Subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on so you can see more mind-blowing, illuminating content just like this. That will be all for today. This has been Psych 101 and we'll see you next time.